now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
I know I said I was going to be on last week, but I kind of realized I don't got that many viewers. I need to get my numbers up. But I am going to talk to you about what I said I was going to talk to you about last week. I saw Straight Outta Compton. Just like, so excited, like, yee, I'm about to watch this movie, I'm about to watch this movie, I'm about to watch this movie. And let me tell you, that movie was dope. I laughed. I'll admit it, I cried. It's alright, you know. Just because I'm a female don't mean I'm automatically gonna cry. I was jamming. The movie was awesome. The movie was good. The movie was so good, in my opinion, I didn't even realize that it was 2.5 hours long. My baby father, O'Shea Jackson Jr. So, why? Obviously, he was meant to play Ice Cube because that's his daddy. I believe what they say when they said that that they were giving him grief. I believe it. Now, I'm not expecting there to be any Oscar nominations. It would be nice. For his first role, he definitely did his thing. I did notice that there were certain things missing from the movie. Nothing on the Dre and Eazy-E beef. I thought that they were going to talk about, you know, Dr. Dre and his aggressive, handsy past with women. I don't know if it's a past or if it's a present, but you know, it's public record that Dr. Dre has beaten on women, but that wasn't in the movie. So I'm wondering if in the director's cut that they will go more in depth with that. There's one part in this movie that I want to talk about. And if you haven't seen this movie, I'm going to give you 3 seconds. 3 seconds to get out before I spoil the movie. Okay, you've been warned. Now, a lot of people have been saying that they explained where Barbra Rasheeda came from. Because there's a scene where they're all in a hotel and they're getting wild and crazy or whatever, and some guy is trying to find his girlfriend Felicia, who is kind of busy with Eazy-E, if you know what I mean. While they're out dealing with her boyfriend, she's outside, so the boyfriend runs, they go back inside, and Cube kind of like mushes her in the head and says, "Bye, Felicia." Oh, the birth of Bye Felicia. No, it's not the birth of Bye Felicia. It was actually kind of improv. I've read an article where O'Shea, I like saying O'Shea because it sounds like I'm saying O'Shea. You know what would be funny? If I just said Bye Felicia in the last, in the shot. So they did it again and he said it and the crew laughed so much they kept it in the film. Hats off to Jason Mitchell, who played Eazy-E. Jason was awesome. When it was time for him to be funny, oh, he was hilarious. The scene where Eazy-E finds out that he was diagnosed with HIV, and his T cell count was like 14. Oh my goodness, my eyes watered. There's scenes where they get punched, like people get punched, and then Dr. Dre just storms in. He's like, boom! He punched the guy so hard, he like turned 180, and this is the drink that he had just like splashed all over the car. Corey, the guy who played Dr. Dre. I know people are like, he don't look like Dre. But have you listened to him? He sounds like Dre. I get why he got picked to play Dre. That And boy, is Juilliard trained. How you gonna go from playing like Shakespeare to Dr. Dre? Bruh. He's good. Yo, he had like the Dre dance going. Like, the movie must have been so good because it's been #1 2 weeks in a row. Yo, the movie is so good that they want to do a sequel. What? And I don't get it. Like, we saw everything. Eazy-E died. I don't understand. I don't get it. But I read an article where they want to do a sequel focusing on Snoop Dogg and Tupac. I don't understand. Why are we making a sequel to a biopic? Yo, who was playing Pac? I swear when I first saw Pac, Mom was like, oh dang, Pac alive. Yo, but if you're going to give it some type of luxury, some type of perks, give it an Oscar nom. I'm okay with that. I would love it. So I got such a great response from the last time I did the Seysii Show that I had a couple of people say that they wanted to do the show with me. I'm going to feature some of my friends who's got some very interesting things to say. The first person that I want to introduce is my good girlfriend from Trenton.
Yes, it's Barbra Streisand.
It's Barbra Streisand. I started to give a little background of what I thought of Straight Outta Compton, and I know that you saw the movie too.
Straight Outta Compton was a very lengthy movie.
Girl, I didn't realize it was 2.5 hours.
It was lengthy, but it was not boring.
Lifetime needs to call Ice Cube if they want to do these biopics.
Great selections. I feel like everybody was attractive.
Yes, great eye candy.
It makes for a good movie because I don't like to a place full of ugly people. So
Really? Name a movie with some ugly people.
Notorious had a lot of very basic people.
Who's basic in that movie?
Everybody except for Derek Luke. Straight Outta Compton 2. Hopefully they can show the real Dr. Dre. We'll get to see the real Dr. Dre, not just cookie cutter bullshit that we saw in the movie. Because we know Dr. Dre is also, he's a woman beater. Or was a woman beater.
Yeah, we don't know if that's still happening today.
Maybe he's a man beater because I hear he sleeps with the boys.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I cannot.
I can.
One of the things that I've seen in comments, they don't like how they're trying to make NWA seem to be this like pro-black group. Just because of those 2 songs, now they're like deemed NWA as like conscious rap or something like that.
I mean, we know that conscious rap stems from Public Enemy, KRS-One, Africa Bambaataa have a conscious rap legacy before NWA. It's kind of brushed upon in the movie, but Hugh goes to New York. He records his album with the production team of Public Enemy.
That who that was supposed to be in the movie?
That's who that was. He went to New York to record with Public Enemy's production team. But NWA, I don't think was some movement in the sense of a true word of a movement. But you did have young men expressing their culture, a culture that the world had not seen. And they exposed us to what was happening in their culture and what they were doing. Whether good, bad, misogynistic, whatever it was, they exposed us to that. I think it is a part of the art form of poetry or hip-hop to sort of express yourself toward a sort of movement. But I would not call them the forerunner. Again, you look at this movie coming out in this time where we have so many people being angry with the police. They played on a lot of, in that movie, they played on a lot of what's happening now. They chose to go with the movement aspects of that group, really broadcasting the negative aspects of that group, which is their treatment of women. I tried to listen to a couple of the songs after the movie, and I couldn't.
I've read at least 1 or 2 articles saying that because this movie was just so unexpectedly successful that there's talk of Oscar nominations.
If there's an Oscar nomination from this movie, it'll probably be for the soundtrack.
I don't think it's going to be for the soundtrack because the only Oscar category for a soundtrack is either musical scoring or Best Original Song. And there was no original song made for this movie.
I don't know that we actually really want to get an Oscar. I think I'd give an Oscar to the Easy character.
Yeah, Jason Mitchell was good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're completely snubbed though. So I'm gonna sign off.
Okay.
It was great being a guest once again. I am Barbra Rasheeda's right hand. Signing off.
My best friend since the 7th grade. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you my best friend, Marques. So what's up, boo?
I am ready for my exclusive. This is the deal.
Little tidbit. So, you know my soon-to-be web series that I am going to produce. He's not only the only actor in this show so far, but he is also, I guess I'll call him my co-producer. The character that he is playing is loosely, very loosely, based off of him.
Everyone like 400 pounds, and now he wears size 2 real good.
Dang, you talking like Jared from Subway Loose. Did you hear he raped 14 kids?
Oh, sister Jesus, how many hands go on ChristianMingle.com or something?
Not Christian Mingle. He needs to meet Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator. Why is first day of school trending on Instagram right now?
You said, why did Tarzan swing from the tree and give us that down?
Alright. So, in Belmar, New Jersey. Why I gotta be Jersey, man? S. Jones, who works at a bar and grill, wrote on Facebook that a table of 8 people with a bill that's worth $112 wrote LOL next to the tip line with the comment, 1 hour for food. First of all, how is that the waitress' fault? But that poses the question, bad tip or no tip? Was there ever an acceptable time to not leave a tip?
This is how I feel about this whole thing, first of all. The table is seating 8. Everybody, they're probably waiting for everyone's food to be done at the same time to serve the entire table. This also means that this waiter or waitress is probably just working by themselves for that one table. If there's a wait, then you know it is the waiter or waitress's responsibility to let the table know, listen, this is what's going on with the food. I apologize that it's taking so long, and as soon as it is done, I will be bringing it out to you.
There's a table of 8, and that's the only waiter there for that big of a table. Isn't it in New Jersey now that gratuity is automatically added to your bill if your table is over 5 people?
I believe so. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, yes, our table may have 8 people, but that's not the only table that they have.
If I was the waiter, I would have been like, I'm about to get a good tip. Even if that was the case, right? You had to wait for food for an hour. I don't think it's ever okay to leave somebody without a tip. But if we leave a $1 tip, like it was a tip, that goes to show your service sucked.
The only time I will not tip at all is if the server was completely rude.
Even then, I would tip like a penny.
No. No, you don't deserve any of my money. If I have to constantly look for you, and there are only about 3 or 4 other tables, but there are 5 servers. No, that is unacceptable.
Sheesh, you ain't gotta be so cutthroat. Well, thank you very much, twin.
Thank you for having me, girl. You know, I enjoy speaking with you and stuff, and we gotta do this live. I'm set up for meeting with my people.
What do you mean by your people? This my show. Why everybody gotta try to take over my show?
Me on your show, so there's when you have to contact my people.
Oh. By your people, you mean your cell phone? Because that's all I had to do today.
You tried it, America.
I didn't try it. I did it. Boom. Say bye to the people.
back to the people.
Well, that's all the time that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this week. I want to say a special shout out to two of my closest, dearest friends, Richard, aka Miss Barbra Rasheeda Striaght, and my twinsy Marques. And until next time, this is Seysii on the Seysii Show, and I'm out. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, like it, comment, give me life. Okay? Bye. Subscribe to me tonight.